Kaiju, turtles, Dragon Ball, and more. It's Steven's Toy Reviews.
Hey there, collectors. It's going to be Steven here, and welcome to another Movie Monster Series review where we are going to be taking a look at yet another Showa-era kaiju, and congratulations, folks, we have a Baragon in a retail release, which is something we have all been waiting for. That's right, from technically, I guess from his Frankenstein Conquers the World appearance. Odd choice, don't know why they didn't go with damn. Anyway, from 1965, we have Baragon here, and it's not going to be an old vinyl release that you have to hunt down on the aftermarket, or the Kaiju Bengaichi release that was, paired with the Frankenstein figure that I don't have anymore. Anyway, retail release, Baragon, roughly 2,500 yen. Great. Is it going to be worth the purchase? That is the question. Enough of a delay. You can pick it up at HLJ. Link will be in the description. Let's take a look to see whether or not Baragon will be worth adding into your collection. All right, so I think Baragon is somewhat simple with a few details that when you're looking at him up close and personal, yeah, I think there are some small hidden details. So I think the cross-hatching on Baragon's underbelly all the way up to the tail tip on the underside is found here, which is nice to see. No real hidden detail on Baragon that we know and love went untouched, I think. We have the nice puppy dog-like face, and the shocked eye expression is definitely kept here. On mine, there really isn't any paint app issue to really write home about, which is unacceptable at this price point, which is good to see. I will say that the cream-colored paint apps, the bright cream anyway, was a little surprising for me considering most of the other times I've seen Baragon in action figure format, even though this is not really an action figure. Anyway, has been a bit more on the darker side, but nevertheless, I do think Baragon does look good here for the paint. Now, when it comes to the paint, Baragon's going to be cast in a more so brownish vinyl, and we can see all the little bumps and the ridges and so forth. But when we go to the back, when we have the real ridges on Baragon, you're going to think, okay, it's just the same color. No, we have a hint of a reddish purple spray that goes all the way from the back of his neck to nearly the tip of his tail. And that's going to wrap up how Baragon looks. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the tag, which is going to be straightforward, where we have Baragon in a standing pose, which is neat. Just a quick note, the Kaiju Bengaichi, which was available through the Premium Bandai website, that's the proper name, Kaiju Bengaichi, that was in a crawling pose. This one's in a standing pose. Two different sizes, two different lines, but hopefully we'll get a crawling MMS someday. Articulation, pretty straightforward, but a little questionable because we have swivels at the shoulders to move the arms and swivels at the hips to move the legs. We are also going to have a swivel at the tail. It's a little bit weird because I think that swivel, the hole for the tail is going to be a bit of an oval, so it doesn't really want to move as fluidly, but there's nothing at the neck, which would make it look like it wants to move. And I think for some people, if you look at mine just the right way, it kind of looks like the head is slightly misaligned, almost like they didn't glue the neck in place correctly. Weird. C'est la vie. Size comparison time alongside some other recently released Toho Kaiju in the Movie Monster Series lineup. So if you are interested in maybe completing a Showa-era lineup, then hey, here you go. Yeah, King Ghidorah's Heisei. Still. Buy now, skip, or wait for a deal. We have another Showa-era kaiju here, and quite frankly, I think this is awesome. We have a bunch of really neat-looking kaiju figure in the vinyl, or what is effectively vinyl format here in the last few years, and really speaking, our shelves are blowing up. We have a fantastic Gorosaurus that's been released. We just had a Varan. We now have Baragon. Where's going to be our new Anguirus? Anyway, yes, this is definitely going to be worth the purchase. Maybe Playmates can do one better. Oh, they have done one? Maybe I'll have to take a look at that pretty soon, and maybe we'll just go ahead and revisit a Playmates versus Bandai Movie Monster Series figure fight. Hey collectors, that's going to wrap up the video today, and as always, thanks for watching, commenting, sharing, subbing. It all helps. I always enjoy responding to comments, so be sure to drop one down below and I will respond if I can. I do have supporters on Patreon as well, and each review gets an end card to show who is supporting each month, so here are the end cards. Camera batteries, SD cards, even hard drives. It's not possible without that support, so thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Here's the final end card, so this way you can click subscribe, check out another video, or even check out the social media outlets. You know you want to. Before we end today, as in the description, there may be paid ad space, affiliate links, or product samples that were sent out in this video, so please check out the STR ad disclosure. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch ya in the next video.